Hey everyone! Club matches have come to a pass, but the chance for news is right here. Palmer, Wirtz, Chamonix, and a bunch of other incredible sagas in our brand new episode. Make sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get the show on the pitch. Former Barcelona midfielder Andres Iniesta has retired from football at the age of 40. Manchester City have claimed success in their fight against the English Premier League and its rules over associated party transactions, the Citizen's official website reports. An arbitration tribunal has declared the league's financial fair play rules regarding transactions between clubs and related companies illegal. Bayern Munich remain in very positive talks over a contract extension with Jamal Musiala. He is very open to extending his contract beyond 2026. The deal would be valid until 2029 or 2030. I have big shoulders. I am not affected by the recent criticism. I am happy with myself and to work with this team. Get French Football's quoted PSG goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma as saying. Atalanta coach Gianpiero Gasperini became the fourth coach to reach a total of 900 points in the Serie A three-point era. Aston Villa striker John Duran has signed a new contract with the club until 2030. Didier Deschamps is unhappy after Kylian Mbappé featured twice for Real Madrid, despite not being called up for France duty due to injury. L'Équipe writes, Jonathan David will not renew his contract with Lille. He will become a free agent next summer, states journalist Matteo Morato. Liverpool defender Gerald Quansah has penned a new long-term contract with the club. The Merseysiders' press office informs Paul Pogba is set to reach an agreement with Juventus to terminate his contract early. He will become a free agent. Antoine Griezmann played his 400th game for Atletico Madrid. He is the third foreigner with the most matches for the Rojiblancos after Jan Oblak and Angel Correa this season. Eintracht Frankfurt striker Omar Marmouch has already scored 8 goals in the Bundesliga. Among all players from the top 5 European leagues, only Robert Lewandowski, 10, and Erling Haaland, also 10, have delivered more accurate shots. Torino striker Duvan Zapata has suffered a serious injury to the ACL, medial meniscus, and lateral meniscus. His season is totally finished, claims Goal Italia. The start of our season has been very promising. I like what I am seeing. I think the start to the season has been better than the last one. We just need the most important thing, to win Liga 1 and be competitive in the other competitions, notes PSG manager Luis Enrique. Chelsea remain interested in signing Victor Boniface from Bayer Leverkusen as head coach, and Samareska searched for a striker. Cut-off side understands, Napoli are planning to hold a new round of talks with Hervé Verchilji and his agent in order to secure his contract extension during the international break. After 130 Bundesliga games in a row without being booked, Thomas Müller was shown a yellow card yesterday for the first time since June 2020 against Leverkusen. Lion attacking midfielder Ryan Cherokee has hired agent Musasi Sako, who already represents Diop Meccano, Ousmane Dembele, and Randall Calamuani. According to Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona forward Ferran Torres could be sidelined for 2 months following the hamstring injury he suffered against Alaves. Reports Cadena Sur Inter Milan are following Bayer Leverkusen and Germany defender Jonathan Tah as a potential free agent signing for the summer. My contract? I'm not focused on that now. My focus is to stay healthy and to play the game with the club I'm with right now. I just want to help Bayern to win. ESPN quoted Bayern defender Alphonso Davies as saying, Eintracht Frankfurt intend to extend the contract of Amar Marmot until 2028. Thomas Tuchel is open to becoming Manchester United manager. According to the Mirror, Lamine Yamal is now set to become Adidas signature player. He'll soon have his own signature boots and logo. In Sarri's year, Ronaldo's style of play led him to act more as an individual rather than a team player. He wanted the freedom to play his way, while Maurizio had his own restrictions. Sky Sport quoted ex-Juventus midfielder Leonardo Bonucci as saying, Alright, let's move on to the main news of the day. Manchester City are ready to spend £80 million in the January transfer window amid Rodri's serious injury. The Citizens are looking to bring in a replacement for the Spanish defensive midfielder. According to Relevo, the Sky Blues have already decided on a candidate and they are willing to do anything to get Martin Zubamendi from Real Sociedad. Man City's executives will try to take advantage of the fact that the player has not yet extended his contract with the club and still has a £60 million release clause in his contract. Moreover, the Premier League Goliaths are plotting to make an attempt to sign Zubimendi in January. However, they will not only have to pay the white and blues but also persuade the footballer himself, who turned down Liverpool in the summer and insisted that he was in no hurry to change teams. Real Madrid midfielder Aurelien Tchouameni may leave the club in the very near future. The matter is that 3 Premier League representatives, Manchester United, Liverpool and Arsenal, are interested in the French midfielder's services. The Red Devils are particularly determined and plan to complete Tchouameni's move in January, despite the acquisition of Manuel Ugarte at the end of August. Liverpool and Arsenal are also monitoring the situation and see the Real Madrid player as a good market opportunity in the winter or summer of 2025. Las Blancas value the midfielder at £67 million, and it's believed that Liverpool are the most likely party to submit an offer for Aurelien during the January window. In a conversation with cut-off site, English TV pundit Graham Souness expressed his opinion on the possibility of Real Madrid coming for Chelsea midfielder Carl Palmer next summer. Chelsea paid £40 million for Palmer, but if Real Madrid come knocking next summer and he is still at the level he is showing, I would not be surprised if they got an offer of £150 million for him, Souness claimed. As a reminder, last season Palmer captured the league's Young Player of the Year award, and in the ongoing campaign he has already provided 6 goals and 5 assists in 9 appearances. Paris Saint-Germain are considering Manchester City goalkeeper Ederson as a replacement for Gianluigi Donnarumma. This was reported by the Spanish outlet Fichajes. Donnarumma's unconvincing displays this season are causing concern among PSG officials, so now the Parisians are targeting the acquisition of a new first-choice goalkeeper. Ederson has already hit the League One champions' radar. PSG will try to buy him out of Manchester in the next summer transfer window, when the Brazilian goalkeeper will have the last year left on his contract. Liverpool have set their sights on Crystal Palace striker Abarachi Eze, according to Football Insider, in search of strengthening for their attacking line. The Reds are hoping to land the Eagle star in the summer of next year. This is when Eze's £68 million release clause will become available, and Palace will have to agree to a cut-price deal, mostly due to the fact that the Englishman will enter the last 2 years of his contract. It's expected that if Liverpool offer £50 to £60 million for Abarachi's signature, it'll be enough to convince Crystal Palace to sell their hotshot. Barcelona, along with Arsenal, Chelsea and Real Madrid, are monitoring 18-year-old right-back João Pedro Chiramo from Brazilian side Santos. Barca head coach Hansi Flick is determined to the right flank of the defense, and Chiramo is among the names that may appear on the German's manager's wish list. It should be noted that back in March, João Pedro inked a new contract with Santos, valid until 2027. It's said that the promising youngster's agreement contains a release clause of €70 million, an amount from which the Brazilian side is not going to deviate. Chiramo is highly valued at his squad, as despite the age of 18, he has already won a place in the starting sheet and has tallied 2 goals and provided 3 assists in 24 matches this season. Bayern Munich are looking to boost their roster with Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Florian Wirtz or PSG's Xavier Simons, who is currently on loan at RB Leipzig this season. As Sky Germany has gathered, Bayern representatives are already contacting Wirtz and Serich and are ahead of Real Madrid in this regard. The footballer's family and agents are aware of the rotten interest. Nevertheless, the German is leaning towards leaving Bayern in 2025, choosing to sign a contract with Bayern and only then moving on to play abroad. Guys, remember to stay ahead of the sports by clicking the subscribe button below. Thank you for your attention and have a great time watching. Enjoy!